Virgo, welcome to your June general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Virgo. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. Hi, cross watchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in a Virgo. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Virgo and cross watchers that energy is fluid. And this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you may feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. So let's go ahead and get right on into your reading, Virgo. First, I'm going to go ahead and clear and set the energy for you guys using my sound bowl. So let's take a deep breath in and tune into the energy of Virgo. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to tell you about your love life. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anyone dealing with the Virgo, what do you need to know of what's to come in June? The energies around you. Let's see. Ooh, that was quick. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk about. Separation, and it says time apart from your partners on the horizon. Interesting. Taurus got this card, so if you're dealing with a Taurus or if you have strong Taurus in your chart, I suggest checking out the Taurus reading to see if there's messages for you there. Now, the time frame is different for each and every one of you. This could be something you've been thinking about as far as wanting to separate with someone, going on a break with someone. Maybe things have just not been working out for you, Virgo. And others of you, maybe you're just currently in separation with this person. And if you haven't talked to them in a while, maybe they want to come forward for you energetically to tell you what's been on their mind. I feel different than what I picked up on Taurus's reading. You have been on each other's mind a lot. I wonder if there's something coming up, you know, the month, maybe you met in June, and just like that whole anniversary type of thing of you guys connecting and meeting is coming up, or something along those lines where you've been on their mind a lot lately. Maybe with the separation, they see your social media and all the vibes start to come back about how they feel about you, what they miss about you. Let's pull some more cards before we kind of jump into that. Tell me more. Okay. What else can we tell Virgo here? Clock. Interesting. Need time, takes time, cycles, time to heal, and progress. Okay, so yeah, what I really do feel is that just someone isn't getting it, Virgo. Maybe just someone isn't making enough time for you. Someone's not doing enough for you. And I do feel like you still kind of slightly talk to this person, but it's definitely kind of, you've pulled back or just have stopped talking as much more and more. Maybe for some of you, you don't see what the point is to it if they're not consistent, they're not reliable. And even for some, you don't think they're trustworthy. And so with that being said, I think Spirit is kind of guiding you, Virgo. If it's been on your mind to kind of go on a break, I think it's a good time. And if you guys are on that separation, it's already been done, you know, for a few weeks, a few months, however long. There's a lot that they've been kind of reflecting on. And I'm saying that because of time to heal and progress. It really took you leaving their life for them to really understand something about themselves that isn't working anymore. And, you know, for some of you, I'm already getting this feeling of like single life, player life. And I hate to kind of label it this way, but maybe even someone's kind of going through like a midlife crisis and it's kind of shook them a bit. I'm seeing someone with Roman numeral tattoos, or maybe someone has a clock in their living room, in their kitchen that has Roman numerals on it, just for confirmation for someone out there. Tell me more about this. Why is this coming through? Why does Virgo need to know about this, Spirit? Wow, yeah, moving on. 8 of Cups. Pisces energy. You could be dealing with a Pisces or someone with strong Pisces in their chart. So with the 8 of Cups, yeah, Virgo, I think some of you guys have been kind of slowly but surely tapping out of this emotionally. I don't feel as if there's enough there for you to be fully emotionally devoted into this like you once were before. And Virgo, maybe this is someone who just needs to walk their own path to kind of figure some things out. And so for some of you who may be going through this separation, have been thinking about doing the separation, you know, I do feel it's best for the timeline of what you two are in. I do feel as if Spirit, God, the universe does want to tell you about this separation for you guys to realize that this was not all in vain. I do feel as if one or both of you have been realizing a lot of things about yourself, about your life, what you want to have, what you may need to have in a relationship, in a connection. So, you know, maybe in some sort of way, Spirit, God, the universe is really separating you two for the best reasons right now. I'm going to pull the tarot to see if there's more to this, if, you know, despite everything you guys have been through, has it been it's time to close certain cycles out so you guys can begin anew again? And for some of you, it's been hard for you to kind of accept that things aren't as working as well. And I want you to know, Virgo, that maybe some of them have made you feel, especially with the 8 of Cups, you know, emotionally distant. They've closed themselves off to you. I think it's way more to this than just you and anything you could have done to change that or fix that in any way. So let's pull the tarot here and get a little bit deeper. Tell me more about this situation. 6 of Pentacles, dead center, Taurus energy. So yeah, I do feel with the 6 of Pentacles, there is some sort of situation that was completely out of balance. Whether someone was doing too much, the other wasn't doing enough, it never caught up. It never balanced itself out. You know, Virgo, I gotta say, for someone, they just didn't know what they wanted. And here's the 7 of Cups crossing the situation. They didn't know what they were looking for. They didn't know what they wanted to get out of this, Virgo. And for you waiting as long as you had, the intensity, the desire to make something happen out of this has been slowly fading away. Now, for some of you who have been kind of starting to emotionally disconnect, they've noticed. They've definitely noticed, and it's been confusing them, even though to you, it makes all the sense in the world, right? If you're not going to follow through, if you're not going to keep up with your promises, if you keep on giving me false hopes, then yeah, eventually I'm just going to be on my own. Wow. All right, Virgo. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You could have been dealing with the fire sign. You could have strong fire in your chart. With the Ace of Wands, this is kind of giving me the basis of how you guys met, how everything started. And maybe this is why it's been so hard to walk away, because initially, when you first met this person, when you started interacting with them, you were really excited about it. There's something about their energy that's very charismatic, very charming, very outgoing, vivacious, full of life. And maybe for some of you guys with this Ace of Wands, you could have met and there was an instant physical attraction to one another. You were just each other's type to the T. And maybe even the letter T may mean something to you guys. It could be someone's first, middle, last initial, as in Tyler, as in Trisha, whatever the case. But with this Ace of Wands, I'm kind of viewing it like a match, right? When you kind of spark that match, it gets really high at first, but then as the stick kind of runs out, it dies out. And maybe even for some of you guys, if there was a lot of sexual chemistry between the two of you, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough for you to still feel as if everything that wasn't working out between the two of you could keep going. But I mean, I do feel when you look back at this, you do remember all the good times you've had together. It was a lot of fun, and I'm hearing it was fun while it lasted. But with this Ace of Wands, it just didn't stick. So let's dive right on into this. At the dead center is the Six of Pentacles, and I feel this is the crux of the issue. Taurus energy. You know what I'm kind of feeling with this and that you guys may resonate with is when they wanted to hang out, when they wanted to come over, when they wanted to do something, you would do it. You'd be happy to. Maybe even for some of you guys, you kind of rearranged your schedules to see this person because you were excited about it, right? With the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. But when the tables turned and you needed someone to be there, you were looking to hang out with them, they were kind of nowhere to be found, or it would take hours to answer. It was almost as if everything had to be on their timetable. And maybe they had a lot of things to do. Maybe there were certain things that they wanted to prioritize over this connection with you. But with the Ten of Pentacles crowning this, I do feel as if, Virgo, you were looking for something more serious. You were looking for something that could be more long-lasting. And as time flew by, nothing was showing you evidence that this person was going to do anything to make this long-lasting with you. It didn't feel much like a partnership. It felt very one-sided, and I think that's kind of where you started to fade away. What's crossing this is the Seven of Cups, Scorpio energy. So Virgo, with the Seven of Cups crossing this, there is a lot of emotional confusion going on right now. And I feel if it's on your end, it's kind of, you look at the situation, you remember the good times, you're seeing the evidence of, what hasn't been done enough. And I think you get a lot of mixed emotions when it comes to the situation. And for some of you, it's been kind of hard to kind of decide if this is worth staying in. Despite everything, I do feel there was a time where you were very much emotionally invested into it. And maybe there's still a part of that emotion that's still with this situation. But the evidence keeps adding up. It keeps piling on. And despite what you hoped for once upon a time, it's not really as prominent anymore. Now, Virgo, I also get for others of you, if that's not so much the case, just this person always sends mixed messages. And I think that drives you crazy. One day they're super into you, texting you, calling you, wanting to come over. The next, it's as if you didn't exist or you were just a friend or whatever. But again, Virgo, I just want to reiterate, I feel it's as if they just didn't know where this was going. They didn't want to figure it out per se. They're very happy leaving things open-ended because it doesn't make them commit to anything if they were to tell you that specifically. But I feel where the part of this feeling I'm getting of false promises is you still kept on hitting me up. You still kept on wanting to date me. You kept on pursuing something here. It almost just feels as if someone led you on. And I do see and feel as if there was a lot that they gained from this. They did enjoy being with you, but I don't think they were ever looking for something as long-term that you were seeking out. And I do feel, Virgo, this person is still going to try to have you in their life, but I feel the decision's on you guys to really understand or see if this is anything that has been contributing to your overall well-being, your happiness, or if it's just been taking from that. Crowning this is the Ten of Pentacles, Virgo energy. So more than anything with this crowning the reading, this is how I feel you guys have been wanting to make out of this for a long time before it kind of hit you hard as to this person not giving in to grow the Ten of Pentacles. But a lot of you guys just want a partner that's devoted, that's generous with their time, with their energy, just in the way you are. And with the Ten of Pentacles, it was always something that you tried to like talk to them about, ask them about. You need someone that is like not just someone you're in love with, that you have strong sexual chemistry with, but someone that you have an authentic partnership with, that is a friendship, that is someone that will be there for you, is someone that will dedicate themselves to you. Almost like a best friend. And they weren't consistent enough to kind of keep that going between the two of you. Now, I wonder with this Ten of Pentacles crowning the reading, it could mean that for some of you, you're just seeing a lot of your close friends, family members who are in these long-lasting partnerships that may be in marriages or getting married. And, you know, you compare it to what you have with this person and it's like, yeah, I'm being shortchanged. What's reading this is the Nine of Swords, Gemini energy. I do feel that this has been on your mind a lot, Virgo. Again, I feel that this energy of this person trying to keep you within their own cycle, really, that's how it feels, has just been stressing you out more, trying to figure out the signs, trying to figure out why some days, why some weeks they're really into it and the other days, other weeks they're just gone. It's like mental mind games that is kind of been putting you through enough. And again, Virgo, I feel with this energy here with the Nine of Swords, it's something that they don't want to talk about. It's something that they don't want to confront. Maybe because if they were to just straight up say, yeah, I'm not looking for anything serious, or I don't want to be in a relationship, that would mean you wouldn't be in their life anymore. I feel with this Nine of Swords too, it confuses you, especially if they've given you gifts. Like, wow, they must, you know, somewhat care. They gave me a gift on my birthday, for Christmas, whatever holiday you celebrate. That must mean something. But that could just be their love language as well, Virgo. So the thing that, you know, it just feels like an emotional roller coaster with this person. Because there are bright moments and then it hits rock bottom again. How you're coming through in this, Virgo, how they may be seeing you in this, is the Nine of Pentacles. Virgo energy. Some of you could have like double or triple Virgo placements in your chart. But with this Nine of Pentacles, I do feel as if despite everything that the last few days, weeks you've been through with this person, trying to analyze, trying to figure out what to do, what is the meaning of this connection here, I feel as if through that reflection, you're discovering that you're going to be okay, even on your own. You have a lot to give. Anyone would be lucky to have you. And you need to put your energy up front like that so they can really understand, because I don't think they get that. I don't even think they're aware of how upset they're going to be when they really see you're gone. I do feel, Virgo, in some ways this person has taken you for granted, but not anymore. June is when you're fully coming into your power, fully coming into your self-worth, and realizing that you've done too much to try to make it work with someone who wasn't giving enough. And truly, Virgo, again, what they see from you, how they feel about you is that, yeah, you're a dime, okay, but it feels a little bit more sexual or even like superficial in a way. They like the way you look. They like the way you dress. They like the way you do your makeup if you do wear makeup. They feel as if you're arm candy when they take you around, take you out. Even if you're a dude, you could be arm candy too, okay? It's not gender specific. But again, for whatever reason, for themselves, they just never wanted to cross that threshold to the other side of total devotion, of being exclusive. Now, there's two nines here. Your birthday could be September 9th, September 19th, August 29th, for some of you guys, you could be seeing a lot of 9s from the universe. 9 is the step before you move on to the next chapter. And that's how it kind of feels within this situation, within this connection, Virgo. You've always done a lot to support them. Maybe there has been times when you lent them money when they needed it. But Pentacles doesn't have to be so much about money. It could even be energy, right? Which is the biggest form of what we can give practically to someone. I just feel for some of you guys, you felt like you were being used. But that stops here. That stops here. And they're getting that very loud and clear, Virgo. You're not just someone that is waiting to be on their timetable. How they're coming through in this, how you may be seeing them in this situation, is the 6 of Swords, Aquarius energy. So I do feel as if this person is just not the emotional type. This person likes to say, objective, detached. With the 6 of Swords energy, I always do feel that, if they could have it their way, they would definitely still want you to be in their life. Especially, I don't know, there's something about talking to you, Virgo. When they get stressed, when they get overwhelmed, when a lot is going on in their life, they feel like they can call you and text you. And you give some like reasonable advice, reasonable support. Verbally, your words stick with them. But I gotta say too, with the 6 of Swords here, maybe they're kind of seeing it as well, that maybe the difference in your energy, the difference in what you're no longer engaging in, or maybe your own emotional detachment, just because of how everything is played out up until this point, they may see that you are just fading away. And for some of them, they may think it's best to kind of just let you go if they can't give you what you want. But they are upset by it. They wish that things could work out between the two of you. But I think with the 6 of Swords, they may realize it's best to go on your own paths too. Just for now, but maybe they're not realizing if they make that choice to, let this happen, let you go, walk away, they may not see you again, Virgo. I think that's something they really don't realize yet. All right, Virgo, to see the likely outcome of this, what is likely to happen? Will this come to an end? Is it the best thing to do for you guys, or are they going to try to fix this? Seeing that you're pulling away, walking away, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome of this situation. Pull some more oracle cards, tarot cards to dive deeper into this. So if you are still needing more clarity, insight, we're going to go ahead and get that settled with in the extended reading. So if you'd like to join me there, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Virgo, I really hope that this reading has given you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance that you were looking for by watching this message, regardless of what you're going through in your love life at this time. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Virgo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Virgo.